Hi guys, in today's video we are going to watch the final episode of Solo Living Season 2, and after that maybe 1 or 2 videos of Solo Living will come on this channel, and after that we are going to start our new anime. So if you want to watch Solo Living, then in the description you will get the link by I am Taigo. I am telling you this much on condition that you should join that channel link. I said I'm going to upload Season 5. If there is a good response by Season 5, then I will cover it before that. Otherwise I am going to confirm upload by Season 5, then go and join. I will upload that group there. Then let's start the story now. At the beginning of the story we are shown Eugene, who was replying to my haters, meaning not his haters, but no matter who the haters were spreading hate about, he doesn't start registering complaints for all of them, and he keeps saying that even if someone makes a lot of requests, even after that I will not leave anyone. How did anyone finally speak against Genvo Master? And after that, he gets very tired after doing so much work, and only after that Genvo comes there, and after seeing Genvo, not you Genvo, starts thinking that ever since he has the power of shadow exchange, he ever suddenly comes here and ever goes from here, and then only Eugene says that you are fine, the master, and says yes, I am fine. I am just clearing a red gate, and he says that you said that we are going to be honored with some money to start Jill, and he doesn't have a lot of money there. Gives items. Seeing Eugene and him, Eugene is very surprised and thinks that this will be a lot more for the employee, and hearing about the employee, now Jin-Woo also gets very surprised, and Eugene says that I told you that there should be at least 3 members for Guild, only then Guild can we open, and Jin-Woo says yes, I remember you told me there is a Guild Master, there is a Voice Guild Master, and there is a member inside a guild, and from this there is a guild complete, and then only then Eugene starts speaking that the master is a much more important thing. We don't have to keep our guild's name, do we? And he said, I thought it was just that kind of time pass. And is that so important? And Eugene doesn't start talking very angrily that you are crazy. This is very important, and after Eugene starts telling some names, he doesn't tell a name by combining the last surname, but he is not that good and literally suggests a lot of names there, and all the names are not perfect. I am not telling you a single name, and everyone who says that what will be the name of the solo player guild, and hearing this, Eugene gets very surprised there. And Jin-Woo says that we all started solo, right? This name sounds very good, and Eugene is thinking in his mind that Master Pai wants to be alone. It's always a bit of a joke. Gil's name is no one is joking a little. We and she were thinking about a lot of things in the same way, but only then does her bell lock. It means that someone had come to the gate, and after that Eugene goes to open the door, and there is a girl there, and she says, is this Jinab's office? And Eugene says yes, but as soon as he is recognized, then literally brother, he gets very surprised there, and only then we know that what is on the door is not in it. And after seeing what Jinab also starts asking, what are you doing here, and what tells you that I have this of yours? I want to join and wanted to confirm once again, and he asks again if you really came to join guild. Does the other key seem to say that then I will come here to pass the time? And there is a lot of confusion in them because brother, she was in Hunter Guild and she was the #1 guild in Korea, and after that she has come to join a new guild, and after that she doesn't start asking whether is your chairman, we have sent you here, and what do they say or not, why will they send me here? And again he says that Joy kicked you out of your Hunter Guild, what else do they say or not? There is no such thing at all, and only then when he says that, then why do you want to join solo player guild? And after hearing his name means that after hearing the name of solo player guild, Nacha also gets very surprised and says that who is such a verbal name? And Jin-Woo says that both me and Eugene agreed on this, and from behind Eugene shouts a lot that master don't make crazy. I didn't say yes to that, I don't like this name at all. And Jin-Woo was also very surprised that finally Eugene is trying to speak, and Jin-Woo thinks that I have to stay calm here first, and after that I have to find out with the help of my skills what is going on here. Confusion. It means that literally Jin-Woo thought of Gil's name alone and also confirmed it, and he felt that it did not have Eugene's consent because Eugene did not say anything there. And what does he know that Eugene did not say anything there out of fear? And after that he looks at my tea and says that his heartbeat is not very fast right now and also blush a lot right now. And she says that she is trying her best to keep herself calm, but I am getting to know because I am Jin-Woo. And after this Jin-Woo starts talking that it must have been 2 years since you awakened. That means it's done, and at the same time you must have signed a contract with Hunter Guild, right? And I don't think that contract is over yet, and the key is saying I don't care, I am not able to pay whatever penalty is on me, I have that much money, but again gets very confused that finally she wants to pay the penalty. What do you want to do in my guild? Yes, in which he repeatedly had to ask her why you want to join guild in the end, and Chabi is thinking in his mind that how can I finally tell this, and if I tell it I won't be a little I would take a simp type and she was not very confused about whether I should tell or not, and after that I don't start remembering things, and when I met him for the first time neither the smell nor the smell seemed very different compared to the rest of the hunters, and after that Nakina started extracting a lot of information, and at the same time there was a lot of doubt about him. Jakacha also came to know that Jin-Woo was an S-rank hunter and there he had taken a fake identity, and then we are shown the scene of Jeju Island where Pecha's condition deteriorates considerably. But Jinav comes to him and saves them all, and after this Chana starts asking the chairman that finally who saved my life, did Jinav come there, and the chairman says yes there. And for all this reason, I wanted to get even closer to Jin-Woo so that he could not extract much more information about him. And the mind is thinking in its mind that I want you, Jin-Woo, to always be with me till the last breath. And literally, brother, he was blushing a little too much at that time. I had never expected all these things from Solo, and the keys are thinking that what am I thinking tomorrow? All these things should come out of my mind. And Jin-Woo like, brother, what is happening here? Why has Shama been telling me so much or not? And just being ashamed has turned red like a tomato. Meaning after seeing Chak's actions, even a guy will suspect that Chana is trying to hide. She was acting in this way, and then Jin-Woo said, "Can you answer my question? People or not?" And Desire also tells that I want to live a normal life, comfortable one, and only then Eugene Jinvi comes to him and speaks in his ear that, "Sir, I feel that Hunter Gill people are doing more work than they want. There are, and Jinvo too. I think that in a way it is true because Cha's age was 20 to 22 years and she became a hunter of such rent so quickly, then there was already a lot of pressure on them, and at the same time there was a lot of damage in the red of Jeju Island. In a way, perhaps for all these reasons she will want to come to our guild, and he says that if you have to come to my guild, then you have to give a test." And Cha says that, by the way, there was no information of this type at all to join guild, and he says that maybe our vice guild master army had made a little mistake. And he will go on and on. After this and after that, Jinwona looks towards Eugene and says that, "Brother, according to me, you should bring something to eat now." And Eugene too, "Yes, master, I will bring it right now." And only after that, Cha says that I will have to give the test. And Jinwo was very surprised at how the brother got ready so quickly. And after that, he starts saying that, "You don't have one of my beasts." Now Shadow Army has to be defeated, and Cha says that I can do this much work very easily. If I had sent Baru, still I could have done it very easily. And Chana gets very excited, and Jinwo also says that, "You don't worry, I will give you a soldier as powerful as you're capable to fight you." And only then Chana asks, "When will this test take place?" And Jinwo says that, "If you..." So I can take it now. And the gym of Chana Hunter Association talks about the test there, and he thinks that, man, he is too far away and I am not in the mood to drive right now. And only then he thinks of using his shadow exchange technology, whether he can get someone to participate in shadow exchange with him or not, meaning that someone else can be taken with him or not. It is also not known in a way for the time being, and only then he says that we are not going to go with the help of a car. And then he says that, then how will we go? And after that he brings his clothes to him, and literally only a little more close then, and after that he uses his shadow exchange, and after that he only gets teleported inside the Hunter Association gym. And Eugene has also brought some food there. Happens. But the obvious thing was that the Jin had disappeared here, and there was an organ monster in front of him, and he looked very cute, brother, looking at that time. And that organ monster is not literally, you people will not believe that the breakfast that happens or eats the chap quietly. And seeing this, Eugene is surprised, and after this only the Jin says that it is good to start the practice. "Were you suddenly so surprised how we finally got here so quickly, and that you don't think I thought I could do it?" This means that he could not get another person to exchange with him, not through Sado exchange, but for that my Sado army should also be in that place, right? And now he will have to stay here for 3 hours, because only after 3 hours he could use his technique again from here. And literally in Jinwo's mind, no, it was going on that I am not going to make a trip now through this scale of mine, and he would not postpone his trip for the time being. And the poor man was still surprised that he finally teleported here so quickly. How? And only then do they say that I forgot to bring my weapon in a hurry, and only then do they say, well, are you talking about Exa, who had brought his A-rank tension inside? And after hearing this, brother Chav literally starts feeling a lot of shame and speaks, or not, "No, you are thinking wrong. That is not my weapon. This is my weapon, is a sword." And Jinwo says, "Yes, I know he was just joking." And after that the driver would take one from there, because brother, there was gem there. Brother used to practice hunters there, so that should have happened there. And Jinwo says that according to me you should change the weapon, because I don't think... so that you will also get a chance to use the sword going forward. And Cha says that we should be completely ready for everything, and Jin-Woo thinks Nacha's things are much better, and after this he summons Ignis there. But in my opinion, Beru should have summoned I'm telling the truth, brother, and Jin-Woo tells that this is the best swordsmith of my shadow army, and only then does he say that after all, how will we know the winner? And only then the one who says that the battle will continue until my shadow loses or you do not surrender, and the one who was thinking in his mind that I have lied to them, that I have silenced my strongest shadow, because if I had summoned Beru then maybe she could have been unconscious here, because Beru has a punch and unconscious right now in the shadow army. And there is another, it is also more powerful. And after this she tells him not to rotate the gross 4 times or once, and after this he takes out a sword from his inventory and gives it to a Risk, and he says that you should not use it. And I am telling the truth, this is the panel, it looked very bad, brother, at that time. And after this finally Beta starts, and after throwing Cha's power, now Jin-Woo understands that yes, Cha is a little more powerful, because if he was a normal person he would have been killed by a Risk attack by now. And after that his Beta was running very strongly. But after this the scenes of all the chairmen are shown who are not sitting in their seats, and only then they are not. Noises start coming and they look towards the gym, and only then the gym's light was also on, and they start thinking that no one has booked such a gym today, so how does the gym light finally burn? And after that only then the chairman gets a call and tells him that I have to watch the video inside the gym. It means that they speak to turn on CCTV, and as the chairman sees it, then enough. They get more surprised and think how these two went inside the gym, and he doesn't even get the answer. When he had told Chuck that you were saved by JNU, maybe she must have been impressed by JNU, and the chairman feels much better after seeing this, and he calls his assistant and tells him that you should not pay attention to the gym at all and turn off the camera there as well. And after that, when the chairman was sitting there, brother, there was a lot of voices coming in a way of breaking, you can say. And after this, again, we are shown the scene inside the gym where P. English, literally, brother, was defeated. It means that brother English disappointed me a lot after this battle. And after this, Cha starts saying that I know that your 4th number was Shadow in strongest, but I want to meet your most powerful Sad, and the one who says that you know what he is. And the Arch says that yes, I had seen him and I want to meet him once again. And after this, you also know, and I also know whose entry is there. And after his entry, the brother first of all kills his dialogue, and he again says that I am back. I added it myself, he just says I'm back. And even Cha, after seeing him, he realizes again that brother is literally at a lot of insane level. And after that he starts telling that when someone is a normal monster, he does not exchange it in his shadows, then he is not very weak according to that time. But Beru is not made as a weapon to eliminate the hunters. For this reason, when it came into the parts of my shadow, even then it was just like a weapon, and Jin-Woo knew that Beruna would fight with his power, nor would Chana be able to last even 1 minute in front of him. And literally brother Beruna asked him, he starts asking that, master, what do you want me to do with this girl? And the one who says you don't have to fight with him, but don't bother him at all. If you do that, then you know what I will do. And after that, only then Beruna just roars once, and you guys will not believe it. Literally, no matter how much light there was around the gym, it all gets cracked, and the condition of Cha also gets worse. He knows that this is the same monster from Jeju Island, and Cha is also thinking that now I also have to show my greatness, and he can be ready for the fight. And before that, Naberu suddenly goes behind Cha, like the last time when she had hit a punch, but this time Chana makes her attack. But Beru doesn't stop him very easily, and in Beru's mind at that time it was going on that my master has told me that I have to defeat him, but if I don't care about it at all, then I have to show how powerful I am after all, and don't let me do it in my heart at all. So if you look at it, it is quite difficult, but I am the best soldier of my master, and this is a very easy task for me. And after this he attacks again on Beru, and Beruna stops that attack very easily, and after this China attacks even more, but you know it was Beru. And after that they also start talking about how this is possible after all. He's not making his attacks, but he's not making most of his moves either. Even after that, how is he dosing all my attacks? And only then suddenly Naberu comes to tea, meaning it comes right in front of the face, and there again he screams for a long time, and he is literally so loud. Chana slips back on her own, and Jin-Woo, who was standing comfortably watching the battle and was saying that this was absolutely obscene. The result of this was known to him in a way beforehand, and after that Jin-Woo also starts speaking. Should you stop now, or do you have to fight more? And Chana speaks there or not. I am not going to stop until I defeat him. And brother, after hearing all these things, he also gets very surprised because he knew that there is not much difference in powers between Char and Satibero. It means that there is literally 10 more power difference than hunters of such rank, and he was also thinking that this is much different compared to the rest of my soldiers, which means go away because the rest of the soldiers are not. You don't use it. But Beru had his own mind, which he copied Min's in a way, and in a way Beru was not a weapon, but even then he is controlling himself a lot. And why is he controlling? Because Jin-Woo gave him the order, and Jin-Woo couldn't avoid talking about Jin-Woo at all, and Jin-Woo was wondering if he shouldn't do it. It was also out of control. Neither maybe he could have done anything there, and Cha was not looking at Beru very badly in this way, and actually the look looked much better, and Beru did not suddenly get a notification that Cha is in front of him. There is a danger for him, and Beru also gets very angry about this, and he goes to attack Cha again. Suddenly the Dutch takes down that attack quite easily, not easily, but yes, Dutch does, and that attack was really much more powerful. Suddenly she was very surprised, and after that she doesn't even think that she is going to use her taste dance skills and wants to tell that I am not going to have only one chance because I don't have many. If I did this in an attack, if it's over then it's fine, otherwise brother, my strap may be cut. The most important thing was that the one who is going to use the skill uses a lot of mana, so she could not use this attack too many times, and even after that my brother makes a very dangerous attack, and literally finally that attack doesn't seem to be aimless, his sword doesn't go inside, and then suddenly something happens to Beru, and suddenly Jin-Woo forgets the order he had given. Beru literally forgets the order, and the queen gave him the order that the hunter has to finish him. He doesn't seem to follow that order. Suddenly it means that there is a misunderstanding inside the same police station, Beru, that you are the most powerful. If anyone comes before you, and end it. The same thing that was killed by the bastard. In the confusion of his attitude starts coming in his mind, and a voice starts coming in his mind that you have to kill this girl. This is your biggest enemy, and literally brother Baruna was going to kill him, and who quite shouts to stand in one place silently, but Baru does not believe so. That brother was still going to attack. Then he grabs Baru's hand, suddenly goes to him and tells him to stay behind again, and literally there was not much anger in front of Beru, much more angry than Beru. And after this, literally Beru goes there cup and starts apologizing too much, and even those who like him think, brother, what kind of guy is this? Sometimes he gets so angry, and sometimes he starts acting like a wet cat in front of me. And after this, Jin-Woo starts saying that you shouldn't do this kind of thing at all. Anything could happen to you. You are trying to push yourself beyond your limits, and you know my gil is of no use right now. Somehow it hasn't even started yet, and you are taking so much risk to get into it. If you look at it in one way, it was very wrong, and you are not a very important hunter for Korea, and you should not put your life at risk for all these things, because in the future we will get to see even bigger batters, and those who don't even ask him, what if you were trying to cross your limits? And literally, like a little girl, I was just going to listen to Jin-Woo's scolding, and he doesn't say anything. The silent arc stands lovingly, and he keeps saying, will you answer? Please tell me. And after that, he also says that you don't like me, right? And after listening to this, they get very surprised that, brother, what are you saying on their own? And what was going on in the mind of those who suddenly came into my mind? Then I said, but I should not have spoken. And literally, Kana, there they say with a lot of shyness that I think so this can happen. And with this, whatever conversation was to have with your sister-in-law, brother, that conversation ends here. It means that after this she goes to her house, and you guys take comments action. How did you guys feel about today's episode? And this was Solo Leveling Season 2 episode number 2. 13 and this 7/16 labeling season 2 I also finished. I know I have covered quite a lot of further episodes as well, just inside season 2, but no matter. And season 3 episode 1 to 2, and I'm going to bring this video on, and also on Sunday you will get to watch an episode, and I thought why not give you a little surprise. You guys say so much in the comments, so I thought That's why I uploaded this video today. Whether you guys are happy or not, let me know in the comment section, and an episode will come on Sunday and I will upload another episode or two. But Solo Living will continue. Subscribe to the channel and you will find the link to I Am Taigo in the description. Hurry up and join. I promise so much, brother, that I will confirm the cover there till season 5. If I'm my own man, I'll join. If you have to watch Solo Leveling till season 5, and if I see a good response, then I will upload season 6 or 7, 8, 9, 10, everything. Then go and join there. And if you like this video, then like the video. You would get to subscribe to the channel in the next video from you guys.